podcast actually didn't start the way you think it did.
We are starting something new every Wednesday. Something new, something real, something candid, just the two of us. Consider this like our midweek catch up with you guys every Wednesday.
And we thought the best way to start this series would be actually telling you guys how this podcast really started.
So, Nana, remember how, as kids, we were always addressed, not just kids, all through our teenage, we still are addressed as Sood sisters, Sood being our maiden name, and how that slowly transitioned into Sood Sisters, our podcast.
Yeah, growing up, like our teachers, our friends would always address us. Yeah, एक second, let me fix your hair.
Mera baal ud-
So anyway, so you remember that growing up, how our friends, our teachers would be like, they will not call us Nanki or Nema. They'll be like Sood sisters. So like we always came as a package deal, the Sood sisters.
Yeah, and how when you and me thought of this idea of this podcast, and we were thinking of names, what better way than to immortalize our name? Sood sisters turned to Sood sisters.
Like it was so organic and so raw. Like
The moment we came up with it, or maybe I did. Who was it? Was it you or was it me?
no, the credit goes to you. Honestly, the entire mastermind behind the podcast is you. It's not me. Let me take you back to the day when the idea of this podcast was actually birthed. It was actually, I remember that day very clearly. We were in Toronto and it was a bloody cold morning. I just woke up and you were just in the kitchen and were preparing breakfast and coffee and stuff, and you went to me like, hey Nanki, I think let's just start a podcast called the Sood Sisters. And I'm like, Nemu, what are you even saying? Like, let me just open my eyes, let me have coffee. But you were like, yeah, like all our conversations, they've always felt like a podcast, and we need to start a podcast called the Sood Sisters. I was like, okay, like how is that going to happen? Like, we are not from the background of media. I am a lawyer professionally. You are a baker professionally. We have no idea how anything in media is done. But you were like, no, we just have to dive deep into this concept. And the idea came to vision couple of months later. But yeah, that's the story behind how the idea came to life.
सबसे पहले यार अपना फोन तो साइलेंट पे कर लिया कर. That's a part of the game.
Sorry guys, like I forgot to, let me just silence my phone. Phone is on silent now. I just want to tell you guys, when we shoot, that there are a lot of bloopers. Not that कि हम बैठ के बस कुछ भी बोल देते हैं. There are a lot of bloopers, and if you would be interested in seeing the bloopers, they're actually funny because हम बाद में जब देखते हैं तो हम खुद ही हंसते हैं that
The BTS is better than the shoot.
Actually, the
because
BTS is
of the
better than
number
the
of
shoot.
things that happen behind it. Coming back to Sood Sisters, how we've always felt कि हम कोई भी बात कर रहे हैं. If we're just talking about our past, we're talking about our present, we've always felt like यार, I wish there was a camera. This conversation was podcast worthy because all our talks are like this. They are so raw, unfiltered, and we're always unpacking something.
It's like a healing session. Whenever we sit down, we definitely pick up something and we unpack कि इसके पीछे क्या राज था, ये ऐसा क्यों हुआ. Like it's always like, I don't know, when we sit down, we are unpacking something or the other, and we thought that we need to not gatekeep these conversations, and these conversations need to come out because there are so many people on a similar journey like us, and it would be amazing for us to have similar like-minded people on the similar journey as us. To have a community, it's such an amazing experience when you have a community of like-minded people around you. You grow better, you heal better. It's a very conducive environment. The heart and soul behind our podcast, that we really want to give everybody a platform so that people can come and connect with us and the experts that we bring in. Like we bring so many experts on the podcast, so that's the heart and soul behind the podcast. But Nimur, what I would like you to do is, could you just also circle back to the journey, like what was your personal journey behind this? Like, how did you come up with the idea of this podcast? I mean, of course, the shared grief, like passing of my husband in 2024, was one factor that acted as a catalyst. But तेरी इसमें personal story क्या है? Like, what is your personal angle?
Remember how बचपन से I've always been very dreamy, very mystical, and you call me cuckoo a lot of times. But that is how it has been.
So that you still are.
All of us are, okay? There's a little cuckoo in all of us.
Yeah, but anyway, you are more cuckoo than I am. Okay.
Taken. So I have always been attracted to the mystical side of life because that is what my inner voice has always been. My dreams have been so vivid, even as a young adult or as a teenager. I've had bizarre dreams.
You
like,
had a
know.
dream journal growing up. I've not heard of a dream journal, and I remember you used to keep a dream journal besides you, and I was like, "ये क्या diary?" I thought तू diary लिख रही है, but you're like, "That's a dream journal." I'm like, "What is a dream journal?"
Yeah. I would, because my dreams were so vivid. I didn't want to forget. Then I'll just write them down. You know, the moment when you freshly wake up and then you want to note down what's up.
Yeah.
So बचपन से अपने सपनों में उड़ती रही हूँ. And I thought, I've spoken to my mom so many times.
Yeah.
Mom, I think I was a bird in my previous life, and my mom would just laugh it off.
Yeah.
Because I would always be flying in my dreams.
Yeah.
And then cut short to the part when me and my friends were teenagers and we were growing up. Apart from reading Harry Potter and all our textbooks, we were really into interesting books like The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. That was an eye-opener. The Secret. I think Secret has been an initiative for a lot of people. That was for us too. Then a very interesting book came across. My friend passed it down to me. Conversations with the Spirit by Dolores Cannon. That book has been reprinted into some other name now.
Life and death.
So when I read that book, I was like, bhai, ye kya hai? Continue even after we die.
Yeah.
For someone who's just, starting their spiritual awakening journey, I'd highly recommend this book. I think
we will
we've mentioned it so many times.
And I think we should link those books again.
After reading that book, I was introduced to this concept of life after death.
Yeah.
Concept of astral travel came in that. And I was like, wait a minute,
That's how
astral
you
travel?
connected.
That is what I have been doing in my dreams. And that was crazy because my dreams would be so vivid, so clear. I'd be flying in my human form, not as an animal or anything. And till date, I think it has, I don't know, I was a teenager back in 20 years ago maybe. And those dreams
Ancient
are...
now.
I'm not ancient.
I am.
I'm fresh as new. So those dreams are crystal clear in my head. I've not forgotten a single part of them. And even the feeling of them and the vividness of them. So that has been my journey. But cut short to after the teenage time, there was career, there was getting married, there was having kids. That kind of spiritual side of me kind of mellowed down a little, or maybe it was just resting for a while till it
Yeah.
had to blow up with you again.
Yeah. And your dreams about your astral projection, I mean, actually, those were not dreams, you were astral projecting. We know about that now. And after we read all those materials, and also, we share more about that in one of our episodes. And so many people, they resonated with that. We'll link that episode once again for anybody who wants to watch that episode. She talks in detail about her astral projection. But yeah, that was amazing. But back then, when you were a teenager and I was a teenager, when you used to talk about those kind of stuff, I did not understand what you were talking. Couldn't really relate to all that stuff. It is only very recently when my husband, Cover, he passed away in 2024. That's when I started reading all these books. Not that you told me to read it, it's just, I don't know, I just started searching for answers because I thought that this is not how it ends. Remember the day he crossed over? And I told you, yeah, Nemu, this is not the end. This is not how it is supposed to. And in that moment, I very vividly remember you said, yeah, you're right. And I thought probably you're just, supporting me because it was the worst day of my life. And you were probably being a support and saying yes to what I was saying. But now circling back to that moment, it feels like a full circle moment. After reading all those books about Dolores Cannon, Brand Weiss, and all the podcasts that we heard in the past 2 years, everything makes so much more sense that life does not end with physical death. Life goes on and on and on. We are souls having a physical experience, and our soul's journey is eternal. And it's like a conjuncture. Your travels as a teenager, your all that knowledge as a teenager, and my awakening that happened after Cover crossed over, and all that just coincided, and that's when we came on the same page and we started having similar conversations.
Yeah, is how we ended up with Soothe Sisters. And the essence of Soothe Sisters, spirituality and wellness. We really are so excited to be exploring this. We are 10 episodes down, so many more short. Amazing number of people we've come across.
I cannot even believe that one idea is actually come into fruition, and the kind of people that we've met on this journey, it's like beyond our imagination that like we'll be meeting these kind of experts and these kind of people who have the similar mindset. And this is what we want to do. We want to share our knowledge, we want to share our experiences with everybody so that people just don't accept what they've been told about, right? I mean, हमें बचपन से ये सिखाया गया ऐसा ही होता है. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होता. There is so much more to life. There's so much more than we know of. So, one of the heart and souls behind creating this podcast is to build a community so that navigate life in a much better way.
Exactly, and the kind of guests we've come across, all of them have been, supportive in sharing their knowledge. We've always heard knowledge is power, but these people are proving that knowledge in today's world is discernment.
Absolutely.
Share what you know.
If you enjoyed today's conversation and our sisterly banter, we will be coming up with such conversations every Wednesday. So don't forget to subscribe and follow along.
See you in the next one. This is Sooth Sisters signing off. Stay soothed.